Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm just looking at my OBS because I've moved a couple of things around and it looks a little weird because I'm not used to it. Alright, so continuing along with the very haphazardly started character design that has now taken more shape. Better known as I haven't decided on the next piece to do, so I'm just yanking something out of the bucket to work on. So for the most part, the front view is completely done. Ignore the sketch of the hand there. Holy shit, that changed. But there's more of a solid general feel to how this needs to look. There's a couple of different spots that I was looking at here that I think I actually need to do a generally quick kind of anatomy change up here where... Why do I not have a pin color? Knee... How do I do the step here? Do I just bring this down? It looks like shit for me just looking at my OBS after I move everything around. Alright, let's see. What? Go like that. I'll bring the legs through. They should bring... No, let's actually put that below. I think I've got these ribbons coming down too far. I'm actually going to increase the hue here. Just so many lines in this one spot, it's gonna have to see what exactly I'm doing. boot's intentionally a little bit bigger, but see how that ends up feeling. Hmm. 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 Oh, this chat's being squished out. Hold on. Why is this so fat? Why does this window be so wide? It's just. Okay, that's closer. Why does it shrink that window first? Why is the Twitch chat window to be so big? Hmm. Hmm. Alright, let me see if I can find Alright, maybe go Pinterest. I need shoes. Feet. Where is feet? I'm pretty sure I have feet somewhere. Although I have them in poses. I might have them in poses. I think I shouldn't be trying to bend the foot by that much. Hmm. 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 I gotta add the pointer arrow down. There's like bend. Like wow, I couldn't work that out just by looking at it. Hmm. I want the boots to look a little bit intentionally large. So I might actually want to widen the opening here. Um. Hmm. Hmm. It's just like greatly decrease the angle here. Um. Hmm. 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 This needs to be thinner. Hmm. 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 Doesn't feel quite right, but still the rough. I don't know if I should worry about it too much. Um. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. That's too long. Hmm. Actually, let's go. Hmm. 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 Oh, jeez. This side needs to be shorter. Shouldn't come all the way around like this. So I don't know whether add gloves or not. Hmm. Let's see if I can Pinterest. What? Okay, I just actually kind of need to know what this is. Just for reference, so... Because I'm gonna look at this for a moment. It's a New York candy shop. I don't know if I can use this directly though. But holy shit, that is a huge bit of... I can't copy this image. Oh. Well, that's not how the script works, is it? Alright, well, let me take a screenshot. Looking at different candy things to do the ribbons and stuff. That is some crazy-ass cotton candy. I didn't even know that was cotton candy until I looked at the hashtags on the post. That is some crazy-ass cotton candy. But then, I also remember seeing a post back in the day about some dessert shop in America where basically everyone... Well, the comments were split between... What was it? The Americans going, oh my god, that looks so delicious, and literally everyone else going, holy diabetes. So... Well, cotton candy does some interesting things. I don't know if cotton candy is something... Usually cotton candy is something more for dress, as the actual, like, material. Don't know if I can really use it for ribbon easily. Unless it's the kind of... Man, there's a lot of cotton candy. There's a lot of marshmallows too. I feel like I don't look at marshmallows often enough because I can't eat them myself. Should I just use chocolate wrapping instead? Hmm. Hmm. Kind of hard to tell if these are even like AI generated for some of these. Hmm. 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 Yeah, pull this around a little bit because I've got the skirt billowing forward here. I think I'm gonna need to put this like around here. Hmm. 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 That's too high up. Oh dear. Oh jeez. Oh, that's needs to be significantly bigger. Well, that's so far off the Okay, that's like super random. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I don't know why my cough is getting worse at night. I was definitely feeling a lot better during the day. Hmm. 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 All right, and I wanted to. Should go. Hmm. Indeed. Oh jeez. Oh wait. A very vague color palette that I should put up. Probably I should just like put this to the side. What was this brown? Is this the... This is probably a shoe somewhere. Could add more colors to it, but that's a start. Oh, wait. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe that needs to go more to saturated yellows. Whoop. Mm-hmm. 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 This is not just straight white. Hmm. 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 Is it the huge amount of ribbons and frills? Um. I could actually use a ridge here. Or can I get away of using all the same colors all the way through the thing? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. I want to go. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I should be using the blue more often, but mm-hmm. Hmm. I haven't really decided what to do with these. I should actually just go with a brighter yellow here. Uh, Surely use the blue a bit more, since it contrasts directly with the pink. I'm just going to very quickly go, just to make it so the eyes are not completely lifeless and have some direction at least. We'll just go give it a quick. Just doing that helps. Okay, color palette looks a little weird, honestly, at this point. Green and yellows are next to each other, but the pinks and the blues are opposite from each other. And the pinks and the purples are in between the red and blue. So the color palette feels pretty off right now, actually. Especially now that I've got the flat colors in rather than what I had before, which is just like shades. I should try and make this look more gummy. If I want to make it look more gummy, then it's better if I take the same blue color all the way through, or maybe for the eyes, go just like a tad darker in the nose. Honestly, it should be a little see-through, but with flat colors, you can't really express that. I really don't know what to do about these ribbons. I did also have a more aggressive amount of ribbons on this part as well. I don't know if I want to have it at this angle. Cheers. I'm actually not sure about the color palette right now. Because one part is using contrasted colors with the pink and the blue parts, and then the greens and the yellows are next to each other on the color wheel, which is also next to the blue effectively, because there is an orange and a red between yellow and pink. So I'm not actually feeling the color palette entirely, unfortunately. Right now I'm just like looking at the things. Oh, wait. Well, this might work. Oh, I'm just gonna open two more things. Okay, so this might be an interesting take. Well, the good thing is that this parfait is made of clay. So, it's the display thing you put in the window and the thing you order 100% does not look like that. This is a choice. Using coffee as a base, or like a more coffee-based kind of color as a base, and using pale browns and pinks. That's one way to go about it. It's really hard to tell if any of these things are real. A lot of these could totally be fake and just be art pieces rather than food pieces. What is this from? Hold up. What is this? This looks a lot like something from Pretty Series, which I wouldn't be honest if that's right. I don't know if I should change some parts to be a bit wavier. In particular, this brown part I have could definitely be a bit wavier on the mid section of the skirt. This is 100% from the Neo Pre-Par series, right? This looks like it's from Pre-Par. Oh yeah, it totally is. Or was it from Aikatsu? The fun story for this character design was that a little while ago I had a internet outage, so I wasn't streaming. So during that time, I very haphazardly put together a character design, which you can kind of see in... Oh wait, this... in here. And this was all done without me looking at anything on the internet, so once I came back to this, decided to use a lot of dessert things, or like candy as a basis. Even though it was still a little haphazardly done, because these two ribbons on the hat was kind of like an image of candy wrappers, like the really fancy ones, turned into some kind of ribbon. Not sure how I feel about it, and don't know what to do about the color, which is the main problem right now, because there's a lot of design, or like a lot of detailed parts, but I don't really have all the color pieces for this right now. Trying to work out where this is from. Can I? Because I know there's a new Pre-Para series that came out. Yeah, I want to change the colors so that they're a bit closer together. Which is why I'm looking a bit at this Hello Kitty coffee mug of some kind of thing that I still can't tell if it's real or not. I'm looking at something that's like primarily using only 3 colors. Or the other choice is Hello Kitty used to be popular, I think, comparatively. What's that color palette thing I use? Color palette? Was it palette? What the hell was it called? Palette picker? What's it called? Cooler. Was it this one? Coolers. Oh yeah, it should be it. Oh, you never know. Okay, so one fun thing we can do here, let's see. I believe there is a way for me to pick the colors directly, right? Let me see if I can work this. Hold up. I'm going to have to minimize this a little bit. I think to make this work. I'm not too sure. Hold on, let me see if I can just... Well, that's unhelpful. Hold on. Let me just do that. And then let me just switch it over to display. Because I believe I should be able to... Can I pick it from over here? I can't. Oh, never minded. Yeah, hold up. I think there's a way for me to do this. I can get the hex code for this, right? How do I get the hex code? How do I get the hex code for color on here? Alright, let me just Google this. Let's say, what you... Actually, wait, can I select it from the RGB? Because I have the RGB. Picker... HRGB, I think I have right now. Jeez. I haven't used this extensively. No, I have what? I have the HSV. Hold up. HSV. Do I have an HSV here? HKS. What the heck is... Not a picker. What's HSB? Hue, saturation, brightness. What's a V? Hue, saturation, luminescence. Red, green, blue. What is V? Oh wait, here we go. He's RGB. Okay, so let's say that we take the pink of the hat, which is in RGB terms. What's this? 234. 197 and 226, which gives us apparently Thistle, is apparently this color's name. We want to lock this, and how many colors do I want here? Okay, we're just gonna consider the color for the main portion, so actually not the cape, and well, we'll figure out what to do with the ribbons, but we can use this to... How do I use this again? Well, that's very brown. That is incredibly brown. But this might work, actually. This is kind of similar to the coffee idea. What's this actually doing the color wheel? Hold up. Yellows and browns. That means we're going the pinks into the browns, which is in the reds, into the yellows. Actually, this might work. I'm just gonna take these colors. How do I actually get... How do I get this from here? Well, if you don't know how to download this, then just screenshot it. Alright. Let's see, let me just put this back over here. And we'll just go like that. I have considered making a game. I haven't made a game in a long time, so I'm probably gonna be pretty rusty. Not rusty. But I don't have an idea for a game right now. Because I'd need at least a, to write out a design document for a single game loop and a game mechanic. I have made games in the past with a team, but that was when I was on the programming side and not the art side. Let me just put this somewhere. Okay, let me just make a new thing for this. Okay, 1, 2. Whoop, that is a pencil. That is a brown. That is an aggressive brown. What's this? Taupe. Bistre. And why do these all sound like coffee names? Is it just like the shade of that you eat up with coffee? Brown sugar. Okay. Because honestly, a color palette like this, where it uses colors that are closer together, probably makes a whole ton more sense. I'm just gonna get rid of these blotches. Actually, I can keep the eyes, I think. Eyes might should be able to stay, but everything else can go. Oh, what layer is this on? Oh, whoops. Man, I don't know what I'll do if I was to make a game right now. It'll probably have to be a Android game. Well, not a mobile game. Realistically, it will be an Android game because the Apple App Store is incredibly inaccessible to an indie developer if you aren't already making a ton of money. Or at least it was a few years ago. Well, it depends on the scope. Especially, like, so how time consuming it actually becomes always ends up on the scope. Actually, let me see if I can go back into my hack and plan. I haven't used it in a while. I don't know if I can get into it. Hack and plan. Can I still get into my account? I actually don't know if I can get into my account. Because it's basically just a matter of knowing how to manage scope, which is usually the most important thing. What the heck is my password for here? I don't know what my password is. That's not it. Oh, wait, do I need to use the username? What the heck did I use for my password? What the fuck did I use as my password? Like, let me see if I can sign up with GitHub. I might be able to get in with GitHub, because it is linked to my GitHub. What is my GitHub password? Oh, I'm in. Sent to my email. Well, I'm not showing my browser, right? Okay. Email. Please verify your device. Alright, what is this? When was the last time I worked on something? That's a long time ago. I mean, it's a matter of scoping out the game. So you end up with something like this. How do I go to my projects? I have a lot of different projects I was part of at some point. This is a project that never got finished. It's been overdue for 1,322 days, but we're never finishing this, so Was this one my one? This might have been my own one. No, this was not. This was definitely not. This was my one. It's not actually that complex. It's a matter of it looks a little messy to look at here. Also, they changed the layout of this, so I don't know how to click through here anymore. So that's also probably a problem. As long as you know, like, how to oh, this is one that we technically finished. Let's see if I can get into this one. It's basically like you plan out a bunch of things, because this is called Kanban, which is a flexible type of development, which is designed to plan out a set delivery time for a version, plan what you can do within that period, and then actually do it, and then it's supposed to give you the flexibility, and you can reflect on like how much you can actually do and like how long things take and what you expect for like the next phase. Basically, it's how all development works now for software. Let's see. The sad bit is that 90% of this is like just me. Like, I managed to get like the others to actually use this after a while, but at first I was the only person using most of the program. Because you can see this cat with the yin yang orb on its head is all me. It gets a bit better as you go down through the weeks, but yeah, this will probably be what happens if I develop a game again. Okay, I'm gonna run the color palette thing again just to see what else it gives me. That gives me a lot more blues. Do I want to decrease or increase the colors here? Yeah, it's been about like 3 years, or no, has it been 3 years? No, it's been about 4 years since I've done any programming, so I'll be very rusty. I can still do code or logic theory, because that's what I'm good at. But whether I can actually turn that theory into actual practice is a different matter. Let's just make a second color layer. Let's see if I can plant these colors all over. Okay, we want the pink to be the main, so let's just say the pink is here. Let's say the pink is here still, and let's say the hat is still here. But yeah, like realistically, when you're doing a one-man project, unless you have a very specified goal right from the start, it'll usually end up being some kind of phone game because the scope is a lot smaller. Why did that leak? Yeah, usually the problem is actually having something to work on or work with. Because one of the reasons I started doing a lot of art was because you can very visually see that there's progress. Let's be real, like sometimes when I'm doing programming, it's just like, wow, I don't have shit here. But, I don't want to keep the green for the eye or not. I think that's actually fine for eye color. I think the eye color is affected by the palette quite as much. Because whenever you don't do any progress in the code of a game into a spot where you can test it, it feels pretty bad, because it feels like you've done nothing. Let's see, what can I do with these browns? Let's just put this pink up through here as well. That looks stupid. I feel like I should use some white somewhere. Didn't that guy kind of find a way to distract himself by getting angry at the internet constantly or something? I didn't really follow what happened. I just have like a vague idea of what happened. What was that? All I know is that the internet was really angry at him, and he was really angry at the internet, so, I want to keep the white, like, right here and here. I mean, I feel like when it first came around, it was actually fine. Like, the Yandere game itself... When did it come out the first time? I only remember it when PewDiePie played it. That really tells you how old I am. Because it was basically like, what's it? The base, like, beta version of the game that came out, I thought it was fine. Like, it had, like, a direction. And then when there was finally an update that didn't really have a direction, like, the direction kind of, like, just went in some weird direction. And then he kind of just stopped working on it. Yeah, I heard about the somewhat random just like came along and just basically finished it. I mean, that also happened with which color is this next to? It's next to 12K. Whoop. Why is that so dark? Doesn't it go to a lighter brown next to this? Oh, it goes to a more saturated brown next to this. I mean, it was like a indie thing. So it's like, unless you're like you've made announcements and like deadline promises, there's not really a problem with not working on it. Like, that aspect is just other people being nosy, I'll be frank. Like, if it's your project and you haven't committed any deadlines, then it's just like, like, that's just people being very nosy. If there were like deadlines promised, especially if there was patrons, then that would be a bigger problem. I mean, there was a bit more of a Wild West back in the day though for game assets. there wasn't as many what do you call it, restrictions on anything. Like, I feel like I should actually take the pink and bring it up here, and then take the, let's take this brown, put down here, and then we can take this yellow and put it into here. Why is it leaking all over the place? Oh jeez. Okay, let's ignore the fact that it's leaking everywhere. That's... no, that doesn't work. Because technically this piece is connected to here. Oh, just... the yellow is next to this. I feel like I should just make the frills white, honestly, and just not mess with it too much. I say that as I make it brown. It is, isn't it? I think it's also the way I'm putting the colors next to each other. I feel like the browns are too aggressive in a way. Because these are really saturated. Especially the, what was this? The... what was this one called? The Bistre. This is like really dark and also very saturated. I don't really know how I feel about it. Honestly, it's probably better if I just go with it. We'll just go with the Hello Kitty colors, which is a bunch of gentle browns and pinks. Because I don't know, the problem is I don't know if I can work with dark colors like that either. The good thing is I can just keep turning these color layers off and making a different one. Let's take this kind of drink color through the glass as our main color. Because we want to take the white and put it up here. Let's take this... is this creamy color the same as this other color? It's not, it's like a little different. More like a creamy cookie color. Because this puts the whole color palette on one side of the color wheel. Which, based on the little bit of color theory I actually understand, it's a good thing. Even though I probably want to keep the... maybe I should just not have this part in the middle here. And just have something else here. Because this is usually some kind of litter that wraps around the waist like that. I could take this, put it here. We'll take the... where do we take the pink from? Take the pink from like here, and we'll put it into here. Because this makes a lot of colors a lot more gentle. We don't want to use this color here, we could use that color. Ooh. Well, we just bring the white through here. Oh yeah, I think this was about a 6 tour. So you go by general standards, that'll be a size in comparison to all general size you'd use for children. Because when I started working on it more after the haphazard design, it was when I started layering ribbons and, well, lots of ribbons onto it, because there was actually supposed to be more ribbons. You can kind of see there's a ribbon back here that was supposed to be attached to this shell. Is this shell? Oh, this part that goes over the shoulders, there's another ribbon like attached here. There's ribbons going down the sleeves. I should probably attach a ribbon like onto this front part here as well. I was looking at a lot of characters done by other people, which has this general style where you just absolutely load on the ribbons and frills. I feel like we should go like this. Oh, this is a lot more gentle on the eyes. Because we can do this as the frill color. Problem now is actually the actually we could use the pink to separate the browns here from the browns in the middle here. So we could use the brown again here, but it's separated. The white for the cream filling. And because we separated this, it actually doesn't look terrible even though we go like this. Yeah, I'm significantly better. Whoa, using a lighter color palette, so I can generally feel it. Please drop the color there. It's not really decided. What color should the hat be? Should we use this brown here? Just if I go like this. I don't know if I've over detailed the ribbons. I mean, there's like stripes, there's polka dots, and there's everything. I mean, it's a... Well, the original design was based on a lot of candy. Today I looked at cotton candy and ice cream and parfaits. So I was just kind of throwing things together. The design isn't finalized for all intents and purposes. It is still in the rough phase. I'm just throwing down a bunch of flat colors to see how I feel about it. Honestly, it was like this. I think I can keep the reddish kind of hair color. I think that's actually fine. But I think I need to, if I go with this kind of color, I need to change the eye color. The red color is still fine for the hair. But the eye color needs to change. With the current way I've done the detail right now, this would be more suited for either a visual novel format game where I don't need to change the image constantly, or for a VTuber model. That could work because a lot of design is currently packed into the top half of the body. Need to lighten the hair a little bit more. Let's go this way. Actually, just use this pink on the hair. That might actually work because we got brown surrounding the head. So this doesn't actually look completely ridiculous even we use the same pink throughout the whole body. And then we can take the, what was this? Take this color. Oh yeah, that's the the part where it gets increasingly shoddy as it goes down. I mean, I do like make the effort to at least draw it properly. It's just I probably won't finish the motion properly. The motion definitely gets very shoddy as it goes down. Do I just take the pink and put it around the ribbon? Is that gonna clash with the hair aggressively? Was it not? That far away enough from the hair to not clash with it too much. I guess it doesn't clash too badly. That's not quite. Oh, why do you leak? Why is this leaking? I really don't need this to leak on me right now. Because if it's like that, then I can take the lighter brown, start that there. Can I pull another brown from the sprinkles here? There's a silver, like there's a gray colored sprinkle in here that I can try and pull a color from. Let me see if I got that. I got a gray color in my picker right now. Where can we stick that? That's probably like the most reasonable spot to stick that. Let's go to the boots as well. I think the boots can be less of a problem. The boots can be more of a generic color, honestly. If it's boots like that, then they look like travel boots, so just a plain brown leather kind of color is honestly fine. Yeah, I think I totally overdid these ribbons. It's like a spiral into stripes into polka dots. I kind of want to avoid the pink, at least on the bottom ribbon. The top ribbon is probably fine if I use the pink, but the bottom one I should probably try and avoid it. Usually, it's more of a matter of how you, or like how you set the adjacent color. Usually which colors the colors are next to matters more than the actual range of colors, because it's what's directly next to the color that causes it to stand out in a way. What do I do about this cape? Honestly, the cape is more of a travel component as well, so honestly, even if it's just a plain as brown, it doesn't really matter. Or just a more glittery kind of color. Well, let's just figure out what to do about the eyes here. Do we just go plain and go boring and go brown? That's probably the best way to go about it. But we go brown eyes here. Let's just get rid of this and change it to a brown color. Just do a very quick thing so that the eyes aren't quite as lifeless and actually look like they're looking one way. You don't have any color in the eyes. It's... Well, even though you have the yandere eyes, you want to have like some kind of indication of which way they're looking. Which is usually how you do the first eye layer. Let us take this pink. We're gonna go deep into the browns and we're gonna use that for the lash. And we'll use that for the brow. And oh, this ribbon's in the hair, so I don't want to use pink. Probably want to use a brown here. We'll use the silver. We could use like the there's like a kind of silver filing kind of ribbon throw thingy that I see on sweets sometimes. So just use a brown here for now, and we'll also fill in the hair gaps here as well. I mean, these days you can do yandere out of anything. I mean, right now I'm just looking for a color palette, so I'm not too worried about the exact details. Because frankly, I'm working on this as a... I haven't figured out what else I want to do, so I'm just going to pull something out that I have half finished and I'm going to work on it. I was still thinking about whether I want to put gloves on her. I'm not going to clean this up because this is still rough. So as long as the base is down, honestly it doesn't matter. Okay, this gray is bothering me. I think I'm just going to use the same brown and just say the boots are for walking, not for looks. I don't know how seriously I'm gonna work with this character in particular. As it was very haphazardly created to start off with. So it's mostly a matter of if I don't have anything that I want to work on at the exact moment, or that I need to work on at that moment, I'm just gonna keep pulling it out. And as I keep pulling it out, it'll eventually turn into something. I mean, I still need to make adjustments to my personal model at some point. Because it definitely isn't the final version that needs to be exported. And there's parts of me that wants to re-rig the model because I changed my workflow since I last messed with it. I'm really decided if I want to slap a ribbon onto this. It makes more sense to have the ribbon be visible if the arms are down, though. All the magical girls out there right now fake. They're just posers. Ooh, wait. I'm not a big fan of VTuber lore, so I make fun of everyone. Or at least everyone who, like, comes up with lore. Especially the people who have, what was it? Personality as part of their lore. Oh, I hate a lot of the little aspects that's like part of VTuber culture. Mainly because a lot of people have kind of what do you call it, over glorified it at points. Or they try way too hard at some parts and then they don't actually keep to it. I mean, VTuber lore is one thing that I think is incredibly stupid. Especially if you include personality. If you just have a story, then I don't really say anything. If you include personality, it's just like, I'm gonna call you out on that. Because you're not gonna follow it. It's like, unless you write your actual personality into there, you are 100% not following it. Also, the people who are the cool and mysterious, and then they're just like absolutely hyper, or they claim to be crazy and they're super quiet and introverted. It's just like, I am calling you out on that. I have no problems calling you out on that. I mean, I respect the people who just straight up say, I'm hyper, and I'm gonna write that down as part of my lore. It's like, I get you. I mean, you have like a actual like backstory that just is like a summary of like your character. It's like, sure, whatever. Like, I can't really say anything against that. But if you have personality in there, that is the number one thing I can call out. Like, I am 100% calling you out that. And I'm basically done for that, so I'm on the ranting mode now. Just deciding if the colors... This is definitely a way less aggressive way of doing the colors. I'm just gonna save this into here. I mean, there was a phase where I did try to interact more with other people in the VTubing community, but now I just kind of do my own thing. I mean, every now and then I might look at joining Minecraft with some people, but that's basically the limit. And usually, because of the time zone, as I live in a corner of the world, I'm not awake at the same time as other English-speaking people anyway. Or at least when they're on the grind, as people like to call it. Like, if I want to actually do things with other people, it would have to be generally people from Oceania or East Asia. I mean, that's like the thing with living in Oceania. We have either people waking up in Europe because it's getting to midday in the UK, I think, around now. It'll be like a little bit later to the east of them, so like mainland Europe should be around noon, I think. So like on the weekends it's feasible, or like on holidays in general. But for America, like during the COVID period when I actually did stuff with other people, because it was a lot easier to get a hold of people. Whenever I did stuff with Americans, I would wake up and join them immediately. It would be like 8 in the morning or like 7 in the morning. Which is still a bit better than if I lived in Australia, because I know some of the Aussie people were like, yeah, we get up at like 5 to do stuff with Americans. Because I think that would be around 2 to 4-ish PM, I think. Not too sure. But I think it's around 6 PM when it's around noon for me, I think. Because I'm right next to the the time zone line. I'm like the most eastward country, so Santa comes to us first. And if Santa comes to us first, and then he goes to Australia next, he's not making it to Asia, because it's summer down here when it's Christmas. I think it was we leave our beer and pineapple lumps, and then Australia leaves out beer and it wasn't pineapples, it was something else. But we both leave out beer, so by the time he's through, because when it comes down to it, I think Christianity is still the primary religion down here, so you just count only Christian families that Santa goes to. That's a lot of beer. Because it's not like a glass of milk, it is a beer bottle. It's a lot of beer per house. Was it the Food Fairs, like the Game Fairies Food Fairs channel did a video on it a while back about how much beer Santa would be going through in Oceania, and then for some reason, because apparently every colony of Britain decides to hand out alcohol, because once it gets up to the UK, he gets hot wine. And I think there was something else in Europe that was also wine. Well, it's just warmed up wine, right? Because it's the colder parts of Europe. I've had hot wine before. It's actually quite pleasant. It really warms you up. Like, if it's really cold and you drink hot wine, it is really warm. Because the alcohol is making you warm and it's also hot to begin with. Well, you know, Santa breaks into your house, you just leave it on the table, right? Because Santa has to infringe on your... Well, he has to intrude on your dwelling of every single household he has to give presents to. And, you know, with the fact that majority of houses these days don't have chimneys, it means that he's breaking through one of your windows or doors. So just think about that next time Christmas comes around. I mean, technically it's not bad for us down here, because it's summer, so we can, in theory, leave the window open because it's hot enough to warrant leaving window open, as dodgy as it is. But when it gets up to Europe, especially the northern Europe countries, it's a bit dodgy because that's when it's cold. I like how we're talking about Santa like the opposite point of the year. Well, apparently only British colonies hand out alcohol of some kind to Santa as the traditional thing. I think milk and cookies is actually just an American thing. At least from what I heard. So yeah, like anyone with a primary Christian population who also has a Union Jack on their flag is going to leave a whole ton of alcohol out for Santa. Again, the more I'm looking at the colors, the more I feel okay with this. At least the outfit, I feel okay with the colors. I mean, Family Guy goes pretty wild with some of the things, don't they? I haven't watched Family Guy in a long time. But I don't watch TV in general, so... My friends think I'm crazy that I don't watch or I don't have like a Netflix account or any equivalent. It's like I pretty much only watch YouTube, I think. Yeah, it's like pretty much all YouTube. I turn on Twitch for games done quick when it's on for the big marathons. That's really about it. The only Family Guy I've watched is the compilations that people have put up on the old interwebs of well, it's just compilations, so it's just whatever they want to compile. And that's pretty much true for all the was it adult-oriented cartoons. I've watched a fair amount of those kind of things for South Park as well. I just haven't seen much for The Simpsons. It really depends how much they actually bother cracking down on it. I mean, it's just you don't mess with was it you don't mess with a lot of Japanese IPs because of their really weird copyright laws. But usually Western things, unless they decide to crack down on it, they'll usually just like leave it alone. You don't feel like it's more because they don't know about it. Usually if I want to watch some kind of cartoon, it would be SpongeBob. I mean, the SpongeBob official channel on YouTube broadcasts quite a few things. So it's pretty much fully legal to watch all of that because it's there and stuff. What else is there? Maybe. I mean, these days, just I feel like I see everything on AI. And there was the period where the Konami channel was broadcasting Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it was the 25th anniversary a little while back. That was pretty not great. I think they were broadcasting the 4Kids one. More ChatGPT. Oh wait. I think the oh, what was it called? The hold up. I might be able to find this. There was a thing a little while ago that I thought was super crazy, but I can't remember what it was called. AI song. Wasn't loud. Oh, here's Suno. Right now the thing that I think is the craziest for AI recently that I've seen has been I think I can actually show this, so it's actually fine. This is called Suno. Stream chat is totally on top of it, so you can't see the logo, but this is a AI song creator. You can literally just put in some weird kind of phrase and it will actually make a good song. Hold up. Let me just don't you turn my mic off? Because I think does this make my voice come out double? Hey, let's play a pop song about flinging poop. I don't think I spelled that right. Flinging poop. Let's see what that does. Oh, wait. I thought I didn't have to create an account. Cause I saw this a little while ago with Moist Critical talking about it, because he likes to talk about some of the AI stuff that comes out. There's another one for the video one, because he went over the Suno, which actually makes some pretty good songs. You could just type in anything random and just let it go, and you'll be really surprised. It's absolutely crazy. And then there was the advancement on the video one. I can't remember what that one was called. But it was the evolution of the one that originally had the Will Smith warping while eating spaghetti. He looked like some weird slime monster, just like blobbing all over the place while eating spaghetti. It created a pretty good rendition of walking through a street with a lot of moving parts. I don't know what that one's called. But that was actually maybe about 2 months ago now, so let me see if I can find it. I'm not really doing anything right now, so I'm not really bothered about it. Let's see. Might be faster if I try and find it off Mr. Moist Critical's channel, because let's see if he's got playlists set up for talking about AI things. No, he does not. Let me just see if I can search for videos. Oh yeah, AI is replacing dating. That was hilarious. AI art can't trust. Oh, this thing. It's called Sora. Because he shows off this part in the video, which was like, this is all created by AI. So like, yeah, they talk about how this part is like a bit weird. Like the AI just kind of sends people phasing out. And I was like, okay. That's like really about it in terms of how bad it looked. But I have played around a little bit with AI just to see what it does, but I don't really think it's something that should be used as the main thing right now to replace humans. It's definitely you can use it to supplement humans, but like I don't think it's correct to say that you shouldn't use it, but I don't think you should replace humans with it at this point. That's usually how I look at it. And that's the general consensus for at least the more neutral people who aren't just like freaking out one way or the other. I'm like staring at this hat. I don't know what to do about those ribbons. I think I might need to decrease the detail on the ribbons. Just like looking at it. I think the layered ribbons can work, but definitely to reduce this actual like polka dots and stripes on it. Oh, they did the AI voice. The AI voice stuff is hilarious though. Especially when you just have a copy someone and just get them to say like memes, copy pasta memes. I'll see how long it takes before Terminator rolls around to well, not Terminator, Skynet rolls around to wipe us out. Terminator is the one that protects, right? It's Skynet that's trying to kill everyone, I think. I should know this. I did a paper where I used Skynet as one of the things. Because I wrote a paper on AI when I was still studying. Because I wrote a paper on the AI that got used to play Dota. I think I actually had one of the more memeable. Well, I didn't write like a paper explaining how it was made. I wrote a paper talking about the AI used and used that as an example. Like, because I was in a game development bachelor's. I think the Dota one was actually pretty impressive because once it got to the phase where it could actually control a team. I mean, I don't know how much you know about Dota and MOBAs in general, but it was very good at doing extremely coordinated attacks that almost always worked. I think the show match they did, the AI team converged on the mid player, and I think they had a 100% kill rate over about like 5 or 6 attempts. So it was like, yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, I think for that one the players still won, but because they knew how to play the late portion of the game better in a professional sense. Because it was a professional Dota team because it was shown off at the international. So it was a professional team playing against the AI team, but the fact that the AI team could play the early game of a MOBA, which is usually the most determining part of a MOBA, like pretty even with a top level professional team, was just like, huh. Like that seems like pretty scary. I think like the only restriction was like they only had like one strategy and one set of heroes they could play, because it basically just kept trying to it was trained on using the same team repeatedly. So in theory you could just ban them out with the hero bans during the pick and ban phase. But that was definitely a bit of an interesting paper when I wrote it. I mean, the other paper I wrote when I was studying was on censorship in games, so that was also a fun one. Because I got to write about how usually when games come out in Japan, well, in Asia in general, or actually also in Europe, they are more fine with sexual content than violent content, and then when it gets to the States, then violent content is more readily allowed, while sexual content, like even the slightest hint of sexual content, is obliterated, which was interesting. I mean, I think one of the lines I wrote in the paper for that was literally, it's better to have kids think it's okay to go around punching people in the face than it is to randomly see an upskirt shot of panties. So that was the actual line I wrote in an academic paper. Oh, that was wild. Was it actually censoring Stellar Blade? I guess to reach a bigger audience, it makes sense, because it's just a matter of selling when it comes to it. But you have to reach the market, then you have to reach the market. People don't like it, but you want to like reach a big market, that's what you have to do. Or at least when you're AAA and you have profit quotas to meet. That's why you get the indies being able to do whatever the fuck they want. You know, that's also like a thing with indie development as well. If you're not doing something mainstream that everyone can accept, it's actually very hard to get it out there. I thought Stellar Blade was mostly because of how aggressively sexualized it was. Because it was like the was it Oni Chabara? I think it was the one where they had it was like a PS2 game, I think, that had the hack and slash, like zombie hack and slash with the girl in the like very skimpy cowgirl outfit and a katana. That was a game that was like pretty controversial back in the day. I'm really aging myself. Oh, wait. That was a game back in the day that was pretty hilarious as well, because it was just like very obviously sexualized. At least it's not as bad as the Pokemon Go controversy that just came around. What was it? Supposedly, was it Niantic outsources a lot of their I mean, I think it was funnier when the news came out that supposedly they outsource a lot of their character design and modeling, and then a whole bunch of people got fired from that company that they outsourced to. I mean, right now it's the age of indie gaming. There's like absolutely no point looking at big AAA games very much anymore. Like, I don't keep up as much as I used to. Like, a couple years back I would actually care about AAA games, but now I don't look at them at all. I mean, I don't play that many games in general anymore. It was like, I turn on Yu-Gi-Oh! Quite often, and I turn on a couple of gacha games on my phone, and that's really about it. Meg, does the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game count as AAA? It's not really that much of a super high budget AAA game. Usually I just turn on Yu-Gi-Oh!, play a game, complain, and then play it again, and then turn it off. Man, I complain about Yu-Gi-Oh! Way too much for how much I play it. How many hours am I up to? Let me have a look at this. Let's see. I have played Yu-Gi-Oh! for 755 hours, and I complain about it every time I turn it on. So, that's a thing. Yeah, it's probably a bigger problem that I don't like playing good things when I play a competitive game like that, but... Yeah, I usually just stick to indie games nowadays. Or if I do want to play a bigger game from a company, from like a bigger company, then I'll usually just pirate it. I'm not prepared to spend money on a game that might suck. Like, if I want to buy the game after I tried it, I might consider it, but otherwise I'm pirating other games. I have no like sense of remorse for these AAA companies anymore. The funny thing is that I don't wail on any game, so I'm actually... I mean, I have decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now that are okay. Like, for the most part, I mean, I'm not playing the best deck. Well, I'm never playing the best deck because I don't like playing the best deck, because I think it's boring. But I do have competitive decks that work. They just don't work as well as the very competitive decks. And sometimes I just surrender and put something down and just like, okay, I'm out. First turn surrender. It's pretty standard. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like a one-turn card game anyway. It's like, if I can't out their board, I just surrender. And usually that happens after like they slam that one card, I'm just like, fuck this. I'm out. I should probably shut up and let people sleep because it's getting pretty close to midnight. I don't think I've ever played very high for competitive games. I mean, when I used to play a lot of League with my friends, because my friends like playing ranked League, I stayed in Silver purposefully. And when I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, I keep myself in like Bronze or Silver to play with the shitters. Because playing with the shitters is way less stressful than playing with the people who actually know what they're doing. I mean, my friends really like to talk about it, how when we played ranked teams in League where you'd randomly get like Diamond or Challenger people in a team with like their friends of like Bronze people, I outlaned a Diamond person. It's like, yeah, like I might actually be okay at the game. I mean, it might have been like very much that person was trying to be like very cocky because he was a diamond, because he tried to dive me a lot. I remember that game like reasonably well. That guy tried to dive me a lot of times. He tried to outplay me and I just hit under the tower. And he just killed himself on me, so like, that's not my problem. That's your problem, not my problem. I was left on the map as the person who had to play the weak side of the map, so my job was to hide under the tower and not die. So that was my job during that game. Alright, I think I've had enough of just staring at this. I still don't know what to do with this hat. I think I'll just like leave this here and maybe I'll work on this again at some point or I'll find something else to do. So either way, thank you very much for watching today's session of character design. Character design was actually mostly done, it was mostly working out color palette. Color palette looks fine for the most part, but I need to do something about those ribbons. Holy shit, I don't know what to do about those ribbons. So if you want to see more of this, remember to be following or subscribe to see when I go live again. Leave a like because that helps me out, and I'll see you all next time.